Hello everyone, it's Jaden here, welcome back to another video. So, very late last night, we found the pink bacon Minion Rush costume. It's this morning and we have another one, we have the masked magician Minion Rush costume. So this is an early version of the magician minion, obviously, who we do actually have down the other end of the shop. There he is. So we had to import this model and texture just to the classic minion costume because we just couldn't get the costume to enable itself. But this is what it looks like. This is what the magician minion looked like before the game released. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's do a bit of gameplay with it, and I'll walk you guys through exactly how we got access to this thing. Blah blah blah. So basically, there was a Discord like little group chat with 10 of us in it. And over the past few weeks, we've basically just been scouring for anything we can find in regards to like Minion Rush betas, you know, like old Minion Rush versions. And we've uncovered some strange stuff, like version 0.0.3. Like, it's been really strange, but basically throughout our process we've been finding loads of random little files on the side and stuff, and this was one of them. So, this was a version of the Magician Minion that was in the game before it released. No released version of Minion Rush has ever had this built into it, okay? So, version 1.0.0 which released didn't have this. That had the final version of the Magician Minion. So technically we probably shouldn't have access to this. But we do. So what can be done now? Nothing. Let's move on. So yeah, this just adds to like the pile of obscure, you know, unreleased beta, region locked costumes we've got in this game. You know, it's kind of crazy just how much, you know, secret content there is in this game. But you know, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not too different to the one we got in the final game. But weirdly enough, it is actually more movie accurate. This is what the magician looked like in the film, I believe. I could be completely wrong there. But I'm relatively sure that's what we figured out, that like in the film we did have the mask and stuff. So yeah, it's like, I think it's pretty cool that we have this. There is some more that we found. They're not as interesting. So we did have like a version of the snorkeler minion where like his pants weren't modeled, they were just a texture. I'm trying to think. We found a version of the tortilla hat minion where the hat is like twice the size. It's absolutely huge. So yeah, we found some weird little costumes in our search, but you know, again, it's good to have them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, it's pretty cool to have access to this kind of stuff, to be honest. It's like I think it's cool that we've got a group of people so dedicated that we can actually find random stuff like this. But that could just be me. I don't know. I think it's pretty sweet. But yeah, so make sure you tell me in the comments, guys, what you think about this costume. Do you wish we got this version, or do you like the version that we have? Because personally, it's like, I think the version we have works better for the game because you can actually tell it's a minion. But yeah, this version is 100% more movie accurate. So yeah, who knows? We'll probably find more beta stuff that'll go over on the channel. We're getting scarily close to finding a cacao version of the game.
That's me.
Which I believe was like only released in Korea. And has like some really weird stuff that's only in that version and no other. So, like, I don't know, man. You might see that video soon, you might not, who knows. Alright, there we go, we beat Jason Segel. That's the guy who voices Vector, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that, because I'm the only one who's sad enough to actually know that. Oh god, I'm about to go on a side tangent, I can tell. So basically, Jason Segel, the guy who voices Vector, also plays one of the characters in my favourite TV show, How I Met Your Mother. So that's how I found out. I was watching the show and I was like, that's Vector, bro. But yeah. So Minion Rush betas, right? I think the big goal that we've been trying to find is that really weird version of the game that you see in the announcement trailer, because that hasn't been found. And I doubt it will be, because that was never publicly released. But we do have ways of finding beta stuff that we're probably not meant to be able to find The screen's gonna glitch out here, I can tell, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. There we go. Alright. Yo, all the minions are magicians. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. That's pretty funny. Actually, you know, I'm kind of warming to it. I think this version is pretty cool. This might be cooler than the version we have in the final game. Not gonna lie. Which is weird because actually Magician is one of my favourite costumes in the game. I think it looks really cool. Plus, he's definitely one of the most powerful costumes in the game. Unless we're talking about 5-year celebration update where they made him friggin' useless. But I'm not complaining. Alright. So pink bait, oh here we go. Ava Benevente, who I've done an interview with. If you guys haven't seen it already, you should totally check it out. Alright. In my face? In your face?
No fair!
No fair! Shut up. You shut up. No one cares what. There we go. Get Megs.
I'm telling my mom.
Yeah, so I might do a video with the tortilla hat. That one's pretty funny. But like outside of that, not many of the beta costumes are all that different to like how they actually turn. Oh my goodness, they're not that different how they turned out in the final game, to be honest. There's just really minor differences that you probably wouldn't be able to figure out. Something interesting we did find out though is that like the Night Minion, the Vampire, etc., etc., all of those were actually in the first build of the game, but just weren't released until 1.3.0. Oh my god, Vector again. Are you kidding me?
Vector! That's me.
That might as well be on a boss rush. What on earth? What is going on? Sorry though, because Vector's easy to beat. Oh god. Vector ain't a boss fight. He ain't nothing to me. Away with you, Victor. I hate this dude. I don't hate Vector, I actually think he's like one of the better characters. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to say, you know, it's entirely possible we could find more beta costumes. If there's anything you guys want me to look for, put it down in the comments. If there's anything you guys know about that you want finding, or you know that you want a video about, just let me know. Alright, I'm more than open to suggestions. We can find pretty much anything at this point, so just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think the content I've been putting out over the last few days has been great, to be honest. It's like, you know, finding really obscure stuff like this is insane content, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know you guys are gonna eat this up, and I'm glad, you know, it's like, it's the whole reason I do it is because I know you guys enjoy the content, so it's like, you know, I do all of this strange sleuthing, working with random people to find stuff for you guys, because I know you really enjoy it. And I'm not gonna lie, I get a bit of a kick out of it myself, you know, it's like, I've been playing this game for years, so finding stuff that hasn't been found in like 11 years is super cool. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Oops. I kind of suck at this game. So yeah, the version we're playing here is 1.0.0, the first ever version of Minion Rush, which I'm not sure I've ever played on the channel before. I'm not entirely sure, but as you can see, we do have like the missions and stuff which were scrapped later down the line. And there's significantly less achievements as well. That's interesting. So yeah, that's the Masked Magician Minion, okay? Not at all similar to the Magician Minion. But yeah, so this is one of the craziest discoveries I think we've ever made. Like you know, finding straight up beta characters and stuff is just like I didn't think it would ever be possible, but here we are. So with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do subscribe to the channel. That would be very much appreciated. Check out my new vlog. I'm sure you will like it. I know you guys love the vlogs, you don't watch them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, in a bit.